I recorded the beginning of this video like 18 times. Wow, I must be getting amazing at this. I'm not. Hello, this is your host and illustrator Siege. It's been a while. I haven't seen you guys. Like, we haven't done this in a while. I wanted to get on here and say hello. Today we're going to be talking about wonder. Also, before I even start that, I wanted to apologize for the delay in the videos. This week, actually, the internet cut everywhere. Felt like I was dying. Hopefully you guys enjoy this video. Now, when we were little, story was like just such a natural part of our lives. It's almost like as we got older, and by almost like, I mean it was like this. When we got older, we started to lose out on this wonder in our lives. It's nostalgia time, okay? And this is, I guess it's Western nostalgia time, because I guess some people didn't experience this when they were younger, but just insert your own holiday here. I remember when I was young, and it was the night before Christmas, and all through the house, I'm joking. I'm lying in bed now. My eyes are wide open. It's like 10 o'clock and I've been in bed for hours now because I'm a little kid. And I just can't sleep. Why? Because it's Christmas tomorrow. Now, I never really believed in Santa Claus. I never believed in all that other stuff, but Christmas was still such a magical day. Like, seeing the trees and going into the living room and seeing the lights and everything glowing, it was so wonderful and magical for me. And that excitement that builds up knowing, oh man, tomorrow I'm going to open up my presents. My parents are going to open up the presents I got for them, even though my presents at that point were pretty much just like dried macaroni, always. But it was such an exciting time to just sit down and have the Christmas music playing, and everything seemed so much grander than it really was. Everything seems so huge and so magical and glowing. It's kind of like a feeling you get when you watch a Disney movie or when you watch Ghibli movies or something like that for the first time, and you see just like the wonder in the sky, you know, oh my god. So I feel like we need to bring that back in our lives, not only for our creative lives, because obviously creating wonder is important for our creative, but just in our natural lives. I feel like it helps you to, I guess, not ground yourself, but actually do the opposite of that. It knocks your footing off and it floats you around a little bit. It's like, don't you ever wish that you didn't understand as much as you did? Like here's another example. When I was younger, I used to ride my bike a lot, and I would do jumps on my bike. I would just jump off of ramps, and these ramps were literally pieces of wood that we found in the street, leaned up against old bricks, like broken bricks. And these ramps were not good. Like, they were very dangerous and rackety, but we didn't understand enough about the danger of it to overanalyze it, break it down, and realize, okay, this is a terrible idea. We kind of knew it was a terrible idea, but what was actually overpowering that thought was the fun that was involved in doing this, right? And sometimes I feel like this understanding, this complete understanding and this desire to break down and understand everything in logical terms sometimes takes away from just how magical life can actually be, because life really can be magical. Like, there's so much stuff, like going and seeing the northern lights, or even if you live in a city where there's a lot of pollution and you manage to go out to the country and you see the stars for the first time in your life, for the first time in years, you know, just staring up at a clear sky and seeing the stars and just seeing how vast everything is and how small we really are. It's just wonderful, you know, and you get a sense of wonder when you see that. Like, if you're always inside all the time, and then you finally take a walk through a forest and you take the time to really just walk and notice nature, you know, you get to see how things have grown, how over the years things have changed. If you've been there before, how if you're quiet enough and you walk enough, you might find an animal that you usually don't see, like a deer or a moose or hopefully not a bear. But just this wonder really enriches your life, and in turn, you know, the more wonder and the more amazing experiences that you have with your regular life, I think the happier you'll be, and also just the more creative you'll be, because you'll have stuff to write from. You know, everything is built up off of that sense of wonder when it comes to like story and illustrations and stuff like that. I think a lot of the greatest stories are built up off of wonder. I think Disney built up their entire empire off of wonder. They took fairy tales that everybody knew and they sprinkled it with wonder, you know, and they made it into something so highly desirable, something that you watched it and your eyes open wide like you were a child again, or you were a child and your eyes just opened wide. You experience something so magical, you know, the magic of Disney, right? It's just, it helps so much, and I feel like that kind of experience, you know, that kind of wonder brings so much happiness to your life. It brings so much excitement and so much just childish, pure emotion. And by trying to capture that in your work, or in your stories, or in whatever it is that you do, I feel like you can do so much with that. I feel like it's so powerful. All right, so that's my little quest for you guys for this week. Do something powerful and filled with wonder. Okay, you know, like, the story can be pretty basic, but do something filled with wonder. Do something that makes you, not only another person, but makes you look at it and go, wow. You know, that's the type of feeling that you want to get. That's the type of reaction that you want to get from somebody. You want that wow. You want a child to look at it and go, whoa. You know, that is the emotion. That is a pure emotion that you should try to grasp, because that is magic right there. And I feel like as creatives, we have the power to harness this. Alright guys, thank you for watching. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and if you're new, subscribe. I make videos every single Tuesday. Anyways, I'm gone. See you guys later. Alright, peace.